Welcome to the Thinking Director channel, where thinking differently leads to living differently. Have you ever felt like you've tried countless strategies, learned all the right skills, read every success book out there, but life still feels stuck? Sometimes, you quietly wonder, what am I doing wrong? Or maybe, there's still some secret formula out there that no one's told you yet? But then, somewhere deep inside, you hear a quiet whisper, not from the outside world, but from within. It's not that you lack the method. It's that your inner energy isn't strong enough yet to open the next door. And that is the starting point of today's conversation. We're living in an age overwhelmed with information. Anytime we hit a wall, we instantly look for a fix. Facing financial stress? Enroll in a get-rich-quick course. Stuck in a toxic relationship? Look for 5 tips to communicate better. Feeling unmotivated? Turn on a motivational podcast. And sure, those things might help for a while. But then, the old cycle returns. Because every method is only the surface. The root of everything is the energy level you're operating from each day. Have you noticed? People who are truly successful rarely talk just about tactics. They talk about mindset, about inner power, about the frequency they live and breathe every single day. And this isn't just some mystical, new age idea. Quantum physics, modern science, has shown us everything in existence, even human beings, radiates vibration, energy, fields, and that energy field is the most powerful force of attraction, determining what you draw in, who comes into your life, and which way your destiny turns. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you're operating from fear, anxiety, or doubt, the world will mirror that right back to you. But if your inner world is calm, if your energy is rooted in love, resilience, and steady intention, then even if you don't know how yet, the universe will find a way. That's why most people fail. Not because they're not smart, but because they keep chasing methods and miss the one thing that matters most, the long-term energy they carry within. So in this journey, I won't give you a hack to get rich in 30 days. I won't promise an overnight formula to change your destiny. Instead, I invite you into something deeper. A journey of raising your energetic frequency, awakening your soul's mission, and realizing that only when you live in alignment with your true self, with your true vibration, can you create a life that's truly fulfilled, from the inside out. Let's put aside the daily noise for a moment. Give yourself a few quiet minutes, just for you. Because I believe, sometimes, just one moment, at the right time, can shatter your old worldview completely. Shall we begin? When we talk about class or status, most people immediately think of money, education, family background, or social rank, but those are just surface-level expressions, mere results. The real foundation of a person's class lies in the energy field they emit every single day. Sounds abstract? Let me take you a little deeper. Imagine walking into a room where there's someone you've never met. No one says a word, but within seconds, you feel something, either a calming presence or an unexplainable tension. It's not about their looks, not their words. It's the energy field they're radiating that's touching you. It's an invisible wave, but make no mistake, it's very real. And it determines how people treat you, how the world responds to you, and most importantly, your actual place in the social hierarchy. You can wear suits, drive luxury cars, and speak eloquently, but if your inner world is full of insecurity, ego, or manipulation, people will sense it. On the other hand, some people are incredibly humble, say little, dress simply, but just one glance, one smile, one moment of presence, and you immediately feel safe, respected, and inspired. Why? Because energy speaks long before words do. In ancient societies, people weren't judged by what they said, but by the vibration they emitted. Those with low vibrational energy often lived in states of fear, anger, envy, and resentment. They believed the world owed them something, that life was always against them, and no matter how hard they tried, their outcomes were often chaotic, tiring, and disappointing. But those with high vibrational energy were different. They lived in gratitude, compassion, patience, and love. They didn't act out of ego or the need to prove themselves, but because something deeper was calling them, a purpose greater than themselves. And that inner energy, gentle, consistent, and radiant, creates a powerful magnetic field that naturally attracts the right people, the right opportunities, and the right timing into their lives. There's a universal law you need to remember. Effort alone can't beat spiritual intent, and darkness can never defeat a heart that carries light. You can be smart, educated, and capable, but without strong intention and high-frequency energy, your tools remain dormant. It's like a radio. If you're not tuned to the right frequency, you won't receive the signal. Life works the same way. If you want to receive something beautiful, you must vibrate on the frequency that matches it. And here's the magic. Your energy field is not fixed. It can be trained, cleansed, and upgraded. No one is born with high energy. It's the result of living consciously. Someone who pauses instead of reacting impulsively. Someone who gives instead of calculating. Someone who blesses instead of envies. Someone who takes responsibility instead of blaming. Each day you live with a new intention is a day you're rebuilding your energetic field. So, what frequency are you living in right now? Look around. The world's reaction to you is the most honest mirror there is. Who are you attracting? What kind of opportunities keep showing up? What patterns keep repeating? None of it is random. It's the universe reflecting back the energy you're constantly radiating. If you truly want to shift your social position, if you want to rise to a higher level, not to outshine anyone, but to fully embody the greatness your soul was born for, you don't need more strategies. You need to upgrade your energy field. It's the harder path, but it's the real one. And from here, the journey begins. Have you ever asked yourself, why was I born? What's the point of all this, beyond just surviving, working, and eventually, ending? We don't ask these questions every day. But in our quietest moments, in the still of night, or in the middle of exhaustion, they rise. A subtle ache, a vague calling, a knowing from deep within. Life can't just be this. From a young age, we were taught a linear formula. Study hard to get into a good university. Get a degree to land a stable job. Work hard to buy a house, a car, start a family, then keep repeating the cycle. And for many, that path might be enough. But for some of us, for people like you, like me, there are moments when it all feels off. Like we're doing a job that doesn't belong to us. Living a life that isn't really ours. Because we don't just want to survive. We want to matter. The ancients once said, a human life is just a short business trip for the soul. Each of us comes into this world with a different suitcase. Unique talents, unique circumstances, unique lessons, and with that, a unique mission. Purpose isn't always about changing the world or doing something grand. Sometimes, it's something quiet, but deeply true to you. Some are here to raise a child with fierce love. Some are bridges, connecting hearts that have forgotten how to trust. Some are storytellers, awakening hope in others through their words. What matters is this. You find that thing, the one that brings peace when you do it. The one that makes life meaningful. Even when you're tired, especially when you're tired. Want to know if something might be your purpose? Ask yourself, is there something you do where you lose track of time? Even when it's hard, do you still feel the courage to continue? When you fail, do you gain insight, instead of just blaming life? Does it energize you, rather than drain you? And when you're done, do you feel not just better, but more yourself? If your answer is yes, congratulations, you've just brushed against your soul's purpose. Purpose doesn't come from the outside. It's not found in praise, paychecks, or popularity. It's the quiet voice within you. A soft but relentless whisper that never truly goes away, no matter how long you ignore it. Maybe you're working a job that's not aligned with your mission. That's okay. Living isn't about getting it right from the start. It's about the journey back to yourself. People often ask, how do I know what my mission is? The answer isn't in books. It's in experience. In allowing yourself to try, and then listen. Try what calls to you. Write, teach, build, serve, heal, create. Then listen. What makes your eyes light up in the morning? What makes you want to keep going, not for yourself, but for something bigger? And here's the most beautiful part. When you live your mission, the universe supports you. Doors open. Mentors appear. Unexpected opportunities flow in. You walk forward not out of pressure, but inspiration. Not because you know all the answers, but because you know you're on the right path. So if life feels repetitive right now, If you feel lost in roles and expectations, if you quietly keep thinking, "I was meant to live a different life," then please, don't despair. It might mean you're closer than ever to your real purpose. And if you can find the courage to walk toward that calling, even just a little each day, the path will reveal itself. There is a silent, invisible power, yet unbelievably strong, that shapes how you live, what you receive, and where your destiny leads. This power doesn't lie in your bank account, your degrees, or your connections. It lies within your heart. The ancients called it willpower. Willpower may sound like something pulled from an old Buddhist scripture. But let's set aside any religious labels for a moment. Think of it as a spiritual operating system, a deeper force that quietly governs your life. At its core, willpower is the strength born from your deepest, most sincere intention. It's what you truly want, not to satisfy your ego, but to serve something larger than yourself. Consider this example. Intention 1. I want to make a lot of money. Intention 2. I want to make a lot of money, so I can help people who are living the kind of life I once struggled through. Both people want wealth, but only the second activates willpower. Because their desire is not just for themselves. It's connected to service, to meaning, to something greater. That's why selfish dreams, even with all the logic, plans, and effort, often fail. While selfless intentions, even when unclear or under-resourced, often receive miraculous support. Sounds mystical? But it's not. It's actually the quantum mechanics of the universe. The universe doesn't respond to calculations. It responds to vibrations. When you radiate a pure, selfless, and committed intention, you vibrate at a higher frequency. And by the law of resonance, experiences and outcomes that match that frequency begin to find you. But here's the thing. True willpower doesn't come from force. It's not about chanting an affirmation 1,000 times in the mirror. It's not born from pressure or urgency. Willpower only appears when you connect deeply with your inner world, your emotions, your intuition, your awakened self. It doesn't require you to figure everything out. It simply asks you to genuinely want something, for the right reasons. When you live from that place, not needing to prove anything, but just wanting to contribute, you'll be amazed at how life begins to rearrange itself to support you. There's a spiritual phrase I deeply love. Karma cannot defeat true willpower. Karma includes your limitations, your past, your wounds, your circumstances. But willpower, if strong enough, can pierce through all of that. It becomes a secret passage that leads you out of old cycles and into a completely new dimension of life. But remember this, not everyone can activate true willpower. The first requirement is this. Your intention must be genuine, and not just about yourself. Many confuse desire with willpower. Wanting fame, control, wealth, those are desires. But when you genuinely want to bring good into someone's life, even your own, but with kindness, with integrity, then you're starting to touch the realm of willpower. Here's a simple way to test yourself. If no one ever knew, if no one ever praised me, would I still want to do this? If your answer is yes, you may have just discovered the quiet fire of your own willpower. Willpower doesn't come from momentary inspiration. It's like an ember that never dies. Quiet, but steady. It keeps you going when others give up. It lifts you when there's nothing left to hold on to. And it helps you believe, without proof, that what you're doing is right, even if the results haven't arrived yet. So how do you activate your own willpower? Start with your heart. Be still. Listen. Don't rush into plans just yet. Reconnect with what you truly want. Not for a reward, not for glory, but because deep down, you know it's what you were born to do. Then, start small. Pour a drop of your energy into it every single day. Slowly, but with unwavering commitment. Because once your willpower is awakened, it becomes an invisible weapon that shapes your destiny. No one else can see it, but everyone will feel it. And most importantly, you will be the first to witness the miracle begin. Once you understand that intention power is a force that shapes destiny. You might ask, why is it so powerful? How can something invisible in the mind actually change real life? The answer doesn't lie in blind faith. It lies in the quantum mechanics of the universe, a realm where all of us are interconnected. Beyond the limits of matter and space. Let's begin with a simple truth. You are not a separate, isolated being. Humans, animals, plants, the universe. We are all part of one living system. Beneath the physical shell, we are energy, vibration, waves. And all of these vibrations are constantly interacting, influencing, and adjusting each other in an intricate web invisible to the naked eye. There's a beautiful metaphor to describe this. You are a cell, but also the whole body. Your body exists because trillions of cells cooperate. If a cell grows selfishly, disregarding the whole, it becomes cancer. But if it functions in harmony, contributes in its right place, it not only survives but helps the whole body thrive. Intention power is what helps you synchronize with the whole. It connects you to the evolutionary will of the universe. And when you live for something greater than yourself, you are no longer alone. The entire system, quite naturally, will begin to support you. So how does intention power work in real life? Imagine your mind as a lens. When you send out a strong, positive, and clear intention, you adjust the focus of that lens. You begin to tune in to opportunities, people, and circumstances that match your frequency. It's like tuning a radio to the right station. Once aligned, the signal becomes clear, and you receive exactly what you need. But the most important key is this. Intention must come from a true, heartfelt place, not from a calculating mind, but from a feeling heart. When you connect with true intention, impatience fades. You stop asking, when will I see results? You simply focus on fulfilling your mission. And when you act from that place, you activate an invisible energy field around you, a magnetic force that mysteriously attracts the right things to you. Have you ever noticed? Some people work tirelessly but never succeed. Others seem calm and quiet but are supported, uplifted, and rise far. The difference isn't in skills. It lies in the source, the intention and the frequency they carry. When you act with authentic intention, the right people will show up, without you searching hard. Paths will open, even when the road ahead looks foggy. You'll feel guided, as if a quiet light is showing you the way. It's not magic. It's the law of resonance at work. Where you vibrate, the world will meet you there. But let's be honest, intention power doesn't always manifest immediately. It requires consistency, alignment between thought, emotion, and action. If you say you want to help others but act with manipulation and self-interest, intention power won't form. If you hold noble ideals but live daily in contradiction, you're breaking your own energy field. Remember, the universe doesn't reward declarations. It responds only to real vibrations. Intention power only works when you live truthfully by it, act on it, and commit to it, even when no one is watching. And here's something crucial. Intention power is not for those chasing overnight success. It is for those who want to live rightly and sustainably. It won't make you a millionaire overnight, but it will transform you into someone strong, resilient, kind, and trustworthy, day by day. And the rewards from life will come in ways you never expected. In the previous sections, we've explored the immense power of willpower, a subtle but life-shaping force that can influence your destiny. But simply understanding it isn't enough. The real question is, how do you actually live with willpower every single day? How do you make it more than just a beautiful idea? How do you make it a living current running through your everyday life? The truth is, activating willpower doesn't require retreating to the mountains or meditating 10 hours a day. It starts with small, but authentic, things. Think of willpower as a flame inside you. It's always there, glowing quietly. But if you don't know how to reignite it daily, it will fade. And if you feed it the wrong fuel, like fear, selfishness, or laziness, that fire will never blaze bright. So how do you keep the flame alive? There are 3 essential elements to remember. 1. Clear thinking. Filter out mental noise. Each day, your mind is like a flowing river. But if the water is too muddy, you won't see anything clearly. Willpower cannot form in a mind filled with clutter, doubts, and distraction. That's why the first thing you need to do is clean your thoughts. Spend a few quiet minutes each day just breathing and observing your thoughts. Write down what's been worrying you. Then ask, is this truly important? Reduce your time on social media. And instead, read or watch something that makes you feel lighter, more centered. A tidy mind is the best soil to plant your willpower. 2. Reignite your aspirations. Nourish your vision. Ask yourself every morning, what am I living for that's bigger than just myself? Maybe today, you're still doing a job that doesn't feel aligned with your life mission. But that doesn't mean you can't live with a higher vision, something beyond paychecks and deadlines. No matter who you are, an Uber driver, office worker, or stay-at-home parent, you can still live with purpose. That purpose might be becoming the kindest person in your neighborhood, inspiring your children to live positively, or simply living meaningfully so that no day passes in vain. When you reconnect with the reason why you exist, your willpower naturally activates. 3. Disciplined action. Turn willpower into real power. No willpower is strong enough without action. No matter how noble your ideals are, if you don't take even the smallest daily steps, they're just dreams. But if you take just one small action, consistently and in the right direction, willpower will become an unstoppable driving force. Write down 3 concrete actions you can take today to get closer to your core aspiration. For example, send an email asking for guidance from someone you admire. Spend 30 minutes learning a skill you'll need on your next path. Rewrite your 6-month goal and stick it on your wall. 1 action a day, for 30 days, and you'll feel your inner energy shift. Here's a common mistake. I have to wait for inspiration before I act. But here's the truth. Inspiration comes after action, not before. Willpower is not sustained by emotional explosions, but by quiet, daily commitments. The more you act, the stronger your belief becomes. And the stronger your belief, the more unshakable your willpower becomes. One final tip: reward yourself. Don't wait for someone else to acknowledge you. Celebrate yourself. Appreciate every step forward, no matter how small. You are walking a path that many are too afraid to begin, and that alone deserves recognition. In short, to activate and sustain willpower daily, clean your mind, remove the noise. Connect to your life purpose, stay on track. Take consistent action, even if it's small. Keep going. There is no magical path. Only ordinary people, doing the right things in extraordinary ways. And you can absolutely be one of them. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Who are the people you're currently attracting? What kinds of situations do you often find yourself in, smooth or chaotic? Does your current job reflect the person you truly want to become? If you pause long enough to observe, you'll discover an incredible truth. The external world is a mirror reflecting the exact frequency you hold within. We often believe that circumstances are random, that what happens in our lives is the result of luck, misfortune, or the actions of others. But few realize that it's the energy field you carry with you every day that determines what you attract, who comes your way, and what unfolds. What is an energy field? Simply put, it's the emotional vibrational frequency you consistently emit. Every person radiates a unique atmosphere. You can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly at ease around someone, before they even spoke? Or, on the flip side, felt tense and uneasy the moment someone entered? That's their personal energy field. According to physicists, everything in the universe, including your body, is energy in a state of vibration. Emotions are a form of energy, and each emotion vibrates at a different frequency. Low frequencies: fear, anger, jealousy, resentment, despair. High frequencies: gratitude, peace, love, joy, forgiveness. What you consistently dwell in becomes your dominant frequency, and the world responds to you through that frequency. Radio: imagine you're a radio. If you're tuned in to 88.1 FM, you can't hear what's being broadcast on 106.5 FM, even though it's playing right beside you. Likewise, if you're vibrating on the frequency of doubt and scarcity, then even if positivity, good people, and new opportunities are right around you, you won't be able to receive them. The world doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what aligns with who you are. Sounds harsh? Actually, it's a gift, because it means you don't need to change the whole world. You just need to shift your internal frequency. And when you do that, the world will shift in ways you never imagined. Have you ever met people who seem lucky? They bounce back quickly from failure. They're not rich, but they radiate joy and optimism. They don't talk much, yet they effortlessly attract the right people and opportunities. They're not lucky. They're just maintaining a high vibrational energy field, a positive frequency in sync with good things. Wrench. So, How do you raise your vibration? The answer isn't in pretending to be positive. It's in doing the inner cleansing work. Learn to release long-held toxic emotions. Forgive yourself and others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. Practice gratitude daily, not for big things, but starting with the small ones. Connect with nature, meditate, do acts of kindness, and create space from toxic people. These aren't just morally good actions. They're how you adjust your frequency. Here's a strange but true thing. When you raise your vibration, toxic things lose their appeal. Drama disappears from your life. Unhealthy relationships dissolve on their own. You stop needing to fight, because what no longer matches your energy naturally fades away. Instead, you begin to attract things that resonate with your new frequency. Positive people, healthy opportunities, serendipitous events that once felt like miracles. But they're not miracles. Your frequency changed, so your life changed. And as you continue living in a high vibration, you'll realize you're no longer trying to attract anything. You're just becoming someone who naturally draws it in. You're not chasing, you're attracting. You're not trying to be special. You're just returning to your pure, abundant nature. So, if you want to change your relationships, shift your frequency. If you want a different job, shift your frequency. If you want a new life, shift your frequency. Because the world is not the cause, it's just the mirror. And the mirror can't smile first, you have to smile first. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, yet still feel off? You have money, a job, relationships, but something still feels missing. Something you can't quite name? You're not alone. And no, it's not because you're unlucky. It's very likely that you're simply living out of tune with your own energetic frequency. Imagine this. Each person is like a musical instrument. When you live in alignment with your true self, you're in tune. Your life hums with ease, clarity, and beauty. But when you drift away from your core, you start playing the wrong key, the wrong rhythm, and things feel offbeat, disjointed. There are no loud warnings, no flashing signs, but if you pay close attention, the universe always leaves clues. Here are 7 subtle signs that you may be living out of alignment, and gentle ways to return to your true frequency. 1. You feel drained, even if you're not doing much. This kind of fatigue isn't physical, it's energetic. You might be living by someone else's expectations, doing work that doesn't match your values, or pretending to be fine while feeling hollow inside. Cyclone solution. Ask yourself, whose life am I really living? Be honest, even if the answer stings. 2. You're easily irritated, judgmental, or constantly comparing. When your frequency drops, your nervous system becomes hypersensitive. You see others' happiness and feel envy. You see others' failures and feel superiority. But deep down, what you're really feeling is discontent with yourself. Cyclone solution. Unplug from overstimulating sources, social media, negative news. Reconnect with something that once brought you joy, not to achieve anything, but just to feel that pure spark again. 3. You feel empty, even when you have everything. Your ego may be satisfied, but your soul is starving. If you find yourself endlessly shopping, binging entertainment or food, yet still feel a void, that's not a lack of things. It's a lack of self-connection. Cyclone solution. Instead of spending money, invest time. Take a solo walk, journal, have a heart-to-heart with someone you trust. Your inner self is trying to talk to you. Stop ignoring it. 4. You feel like a stranger to yourself. Some days, you look in the mirror and wonder, who is this? When you've been out of alignment for too long, even your emotions and actions start to feel foreign. Cyclone solution. Return to the things that once lit you up. An old song, a forgotten hobby, a beautiful memory. These are pieces of your original code, reminders of who you really are. 5. Your relationships feel strained, fake, or disconnected. When you're out of alignment, you attract relationships that don't resonate. You either overextend yourself to please, or shut down to protect. Authenticity gets replaced by performance. Cyclone solution. Do a soul-level cleanup. Keep the people who let you be you. Slowly let go of the ones that require you to act. 6. You fear silence, because it forces you to face yourself. You always need background noise, music, podcasts, TV, not because you love it, but because silence feels unbearable. In the quiet, You'd have to hear your own inner voice, the one you've been avoiding. Cyclone solution. Practice sitting with stillness. Just 5 minutes a day. No phone, no input, just being. This isn't meditation, it's coming home to yourself. 7. You've stopped believing in goodness. When you're out of alignment, even your faith erodes. You begin to believe people are bad. Life is harsh. That kindness is naive and hope is foolish. Cyclone solution. Reconnect with acts of kindness, no matter how small. Read a touching story. Notice a good deed. Do something nice for someone today. Trust is a fire. You have to tend it. One spark at a time. See? The universe doesn't need to shout to wake you up. It just quietly shifts your feelings, your trust, your energy, nudging you to look inward. And the moment you do, you're already on your way back. You don't have to change your entire life overnight. You just need to take one small step in the right direction. And sometimes, that's enough to change everything. Here's an interesting truth. You don't have to be enlightened to vibrate at a high frequency. You just have to be real and deeply present. Vibrational energy doesn't come from status, intellect, or image. It comes from clarity, inner stability, and mindfulness in the smallest daily choices. And yes, you can train your personal energy field, just like you train a muscle. Little by little, consistently, patiently. Here are 10 simple but deeply powerful ways to begin. 1. Start your morning in silence, before the world rushes in. Don't reach for your phone the moment you wake up. Sit still for 5 minutes. Take deep breaths. Place your hand on your heart. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring into today? Just one mindful moment in the morning can shift the course of your entire day. 2. Practice gratitude, but not on autopilot. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, no repeats. Not to earn good karma, but to see the abundance that already exists. When you live in gratitude, you vibrate in abundance, and abundance always attracts more abundance. 3. Speak with intention. Every word you say carries energy. If you constantly complain, criticize, or gossip, you're steeping yourself in low-frequency energy. Instead, choose to speak less, but with heart. Speak truth, but speak it with kindness. Your words can instantly raise or lower your frequency. 4. Eat mindfully, not just healthily. You don't need to follow a strict diet or live off superfoods. Just eat with presence. Don't scroll through your phone while eating. Look at your food, thank it. The way you eat reflects how much you honor life itself. 5. Move your body every day, so your energy doesn't get stuck. You don't have to hit the gym for 2 hours. Just walk, stretch, dance, breathe deeply. Energy is flow. If you sit still all day, it stagnates. Regular movement releases low-frequency blocks from your system. 6. Bathe in natural energy, sunlight, greenery, fresh air. Nature holds incredibly high and stable frequencies. Walk barefoot on the earth. Sit under the sun for 10 minutes. Listen to birds instead of notifications. You are part of nature. Return to it to recharge fully. 7. Keep your space tidy and meaningful. Your outer space reflects your inner world. Cluttered surroundings often mean a cluttered mind. Spend 15 minutes a week decluttering. Let go of what no longer serves you. Add inspiring elements, a favorite painting, or an uplifting quote. 8. Choose your company and your energetic environment. Your frequency is shaped by the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with kind, honest, growth-oriented people. Can't find them yet? Be with uplifting voices through books, podcasts, or videos. Let their energy nourish yours. 9. Let go of what no longer serves, in life and within. You can't raise your vibration if you're carrying the weight of the past. A worn-out object, an old grudge, a role you've outgrown. Ask yourself, does this still serve me? If the answer is no, release it. Gently, without resentment. 10. Do one kind act a day, even if no one sees it. Kindness isn't about proving you're a good person. Kindness is how you affirm that you still vibrate with love. A word of encouragement, a hug, a small act of help. You don't need credit, because the first person who receives the gift is you. See? Vibrating higher doesn't require you to be extraordinary. It just takes consistency, authenticity, and a daily commitment to live with heart. Every small action adds up. Every mindful choice is a brick building a personal energy field that is strong, radiant, and a magnet for good things. Have you ever met someone who made you wonder, why are they successful without scrambling for attention? They don't try to prove anything, yet people naturally trust, support, and admire them? That's the power of field energy. And when your inner field is strong enough, you don't need to chase, everything will naturally be drawn to you. In a world that's fast-paced, competitive, and loud, we're often taught, you must hustle relentlessly, fight for your place, and rise at all costs. But here's the strange truth. Those who attract the most often don't seem to be trying at all. They don't shout, they don't prove, they don't compete, they simply exist, solid, deep, and radiant, like a living magnet. They draw in opportunities, relationships, and achievements. Why is that? Because energy doesn't lie. You can speak well, act well, perform impressively, but if your inner energy is weak, chaotic, or insecure, the world will feel it, even if you say nothing. On the other hand, if your inner foundation is solid, you don't need to impress. Your presence alone becomes a powerful introduction. Imagine two salespeople. One constantly talks about the product, pressures you to buy, urges you to decide quickly. The other is calm, not pushy, genuinely present, clearly understands the value they offer, and allows you space to choose freely. Who would you trust? Who would you buy from? The answer is obvious. A strong field means you no longer seek attention, because your value naturally attracts it. You no longer obsess over outcomes, because you trust everything comes in the right time, place, and form. You no longer force recognition, because you've already acknowledged yourself. But how do you build such a field? It doesn't come from simply sitting still and hoping. It comes from doing the inner work. 1. Know who you truly are. People with strong field energy don't know everything, but they know themselves. What they want, what they don't. When you're clear, you emit a clear frequency. And clear signals attract the right matches. 2. Align your words, emotions, and actions. If you say one thing but do another, your field becomes fragmented. But when every word, action, and feeling flows in the same direction, the universe can't misread your signal. 3. Let go of the wrong things to make space for the right. Strong field energy isn't about having more. It's about releasing what no longer serves you. Toxic relationships, work you hate, self-destructive habits. You can't attract what's good for you if you're still clinging to what's hurting you. When you truly lie from within, with sincerity, peace, and stillness, you no longer need to go out and search. Opportunities come because you're ready to receive. The right people appear because you're vibrating on the same frequency. Lucky coincidences unfold because you've aligned with them. And the interesting part is, you stop worrying about when things will come. Because when your field is strong, you live in a state of trust. Not blind faith, but a confidence grounded in deep inner experience. You know you're on the right path. You know what you need will come, not too early, not too late. You don't need to take, you just need to hold your state. A simple metaphor. A mountain doesn't move, yet wind, clouds, water, and light all come to it. You don't need to chase the wind. Be the mountain. And this is something you can train, not luck-based. All it takes is a real commitment to live truthfully, deeply, and kindly, day by day. Each action, each choice, each thought, is a brick that builds your unshakable field. Have you ever asked yourself, what was I truly born to do? Am I really living in alignment with my purpose? Some people go through most of their lives, successful, famous, having it all, yet still feel empty. Because they've never truly heard the calling from within. The truth is, no one else can tell you what your true purpose is. It's not found in books, not online, and no guru can enlighten you about it. Purpose is a whisper, soft and subtle, emerging from within. And you can only hear it when your inner world is still and strong enough. Look around these days. Everyone is busy. We jump from task to task. We hear voices from our bosses, families, society, non-stop, so much so that we forget to listen to our own. The only thing that can truly connect you with your real purpose. It's not degrees, it's not skills, it's energy field or inner strength. A strong energy field means a mind that is centered, awake, and clear, and only from that state can you hear what your soul truly wants. What you were born for. And what path aligns with your authentic self? Imagine your mind as a lake. If the water is rippling, you can't see the bottom. But if the water is still, you begin to see clearly what lies beneath. That lakebed is your life's purpose. And to see it, you must calm the ripples. The noise from the outside world. The imposed beliefs. The constant pressure. A person with a strong energy field no longer lives by reaction, they live by inner guidance. They don't act out of others' expectations, but from what they deeply know must be done. They don't chase meaning, because the way they live is meaningful. They don't say, "I'm pursuing my purpose," they embody it in everything they do. Have you ever met someone like that? A doctor who works from compassion, not for prestige. A teacher who ignites hearts silently, without seeking recognition. A humble worker whose dedication inspires everyone around them. They don't need to do anything grand. Their mere presence makes the world better. Because they're living in alignment with their energy. They don't just do a job, they live their mission. Purpose doesn't always come with fireworks. Some are born to heal. Some are born to listen. Some are born to connect, create, teach, uplift, or simply live with integrity and inspire others through their way of being. What matters is not how big your mission seems, but whether you're living authentically with it each day. And when your energy field becomes strong enough, you no longer have to look for your mission. You become it. Every action carries depth. Every interaction lifts someone up. Every step you take has direction, even without a map. You don't live to succeed, you live to be true to yourself. And that, truly, is the most profound form of success a person can attain. At that point, you'll begin to understand why your past failures had to happen. They were guiding you back to the right path. Why certain detours, relationships, and losses weren't random. Why building your inner power matters, not just to be strong, but to truly hear the voice inside. Purpose isn't something you find like buried treasure. It gradually reveals itself when you clear away the inner noise. And when you live each day with clarity, alignment, and connection, you no longer ask, "What should I do?" You know what you must do, and who you're doing it for. Society often classifies people by wealth, education, career, or background. But let's set all those outer labels aside for a moment. Let's forget about business cards, paychecks, and degrees. Because there's one thing that silently separates people in a fair, objective, and undeniable way. That is, your internal energy level. Let's pause the usual metrics. Now imagine a world where people are not judged by status, but by the vibration they emit. In this world, you can't fake anything. You can't pretend to be optimistic when you're filled with resentment. You can't act kind when your heart is calculating. You can't talk about love when your soul vibrates in fear. Like an invisible map, each of us lives at a specific energy tier. And every tier corresponds to a different layer of life. In lower tiers, you live in survival, fear, scarcity, doubt. In the middle tiers, you live in struggle, striving, proving, competing. In the higher tiers, you live in freedom, trust, creativity, love, presence. Which tier you live in doesn't depend on your situation, but on the energy you maintain. Bar graph psychologist David R. Hawkins created a map of consciousness, scaling human energy from 0 to 1000. Below 200, shame, fear, anger, control, a heavy zone that traps you in negative cycles. 200 to 400, courage, acceptance, reason, a stable zone where you start to take control of your life. Above 500, love, gratitude, peace, enlightenment, a high vibration zone where you live with presence and influence the world around you. Now ask yourself, which tier am I living in? Not in terms of material wealth, but by the emotions you radiate daily. If you often feel blame, jealousy, resentment, you're in a low tier. If you constantly push, control, fear losing, you're in a middle tier. If you trust, let go, and give unconditionally, you've begun to live in a higher tier. The tier of your life isn't defined by what you have, but by who you are. There are people living in penthouses, yet vibrating in the basement. And there are others in humble homes, radiating warmth and energy that draws people in. Here's the miracle. When you raise your energy level, you automatically elevate your life tier, without needing to hustle your way in. The right people will find you. High-quality opportunities will appear. Toxic drama and low-vibration relationships will fade, without you needing to push them away. Because you attract the level you vibrate at. You don't have to force your way into a new tier, just become someone who naturally belongs there. It's like an elevator. If you're standing on the 3rd floor, you can't enter the 15th floor suite, unless you press the button to go up. Your energy level is the button. And like in an elevator, to go higher, you must drop the heavy luggage. The more you hold on to resentment, control, judgment, fear, the harder it is to rise. So how do you raise your energy level? Not by thinking positive all the time, but by deep inner transformation. Work on unhealed wounds. Learn to forgive, especially yourself. Be grateful for the little things, and live with an open heart. Choose to engage with people, actions, and environments that vibrate high. Raising your energy doesn't require doing something big. It just asks you to live with truth, integrity, and light every single day. Your true tier isn't in your resume but in your resonance. And the beautiful truth is, you can choose your level. No one can stop you from rising except yourself. Some people work hard their whole lives and still stay poor. Some are talented, yet their careers never seem to take off. Some live kindly, yet love remains complicated. And then, there are people who seem to have everything flow to them effortlessly. Money, career, love, all arrive at the right time. With the right people, in the right way. Are they just luckier? Not necessarily. The real difference may lie in the energy field they emit every single day. Imagine you are a Wi-Fi router. If your signal is weak, scrambled, unstable, even great opportunities nearby won't be able to connect with you. But if your signal is strong, clear, and consistent, all the good things in life will easily sync with you. Money, career, and relationships may seem external, but in truth, they're constantly responding to the internal energy field you radiate. 1. Money doesn't just reflect your effort, it reflects your frequency. Have you ever seen people who, the more they lack money, the more stressed, heavy, and burdened they feel? That's because they're emitting a frequency of scarcity, fear, and control, and that very frequency pushes money even further away. On the other hand, people who radiate openness, gratitude, contentment, and generosity, they're emitting a frequency of abundance, and money flows to them like a natural current. Light bulb money doesn't like tension. It flows where there's ease, kindness, and circulation. If you treat money like a friend, it will support you. If you fear or try to control it, you're unconsciously pushing it away. 2. Career doesn't only require talent, it requires energetic presence. Talent makes you skilled, but energy makes you chosen. Career success isn't just about competition, it's about attraction and resonance. If you work from fear of lack, fear of failure, fear of falling behind, you're operating on a low vibration. If you work with passion, purpose, and a desire to contribute, you're operating on a higher frequency. Others might not consciously analyze your vibe, but they feel it, and when they feel it, they'll trust you, collaborate with you, recommend you. Light bulb your energy field isn't listed in your resume, but it determines who notices you and how far you go. 3. Love doesn't come because you deserve it, but because you're aligned with it. Some people are warm and kind, yet remain alone. Because even if they're good, they may still emit frequencies of self-doubt, fear of being hurt, or emotional guardedness. Meanwhile, others who aren't perfect, but are authentic, accepting, and open-hearted, they attract deep, fulfilling love, not because they're better, but because they're vibrating at the right frequency. Light bulb in love, you don't attract who you want, you attract who vibrates at your level. So the real question isn't, who do I want? It's, what frequency am I vibrating at, and does it match what I'm hoping for? 4. These 3 areas are all expressions of the same energetic field. Money, career, relationships, they're just external reflections of your internal vibration. If you keep struggling in all 3, don't be too quick to blame the world. Instead, turn inward and ask, what frequency am I living in? Am I radiating trust or doubt? Do I act from love or from fear? Do I choose people from resonance or fear of loneliness? When your inner frequency shifts, your entire life begins to shift. 5. You don't need to chase each area, just raise your overall vibration. Instead of pushing yourself to learn how to make money, Forcing your way to build a personal brand. Struggling to find a good partner. Start with transforming yourself from within. Drop the masks. Heal the old wounds. Live truthfully, mindfully, authentically. Work with love. Be grateful for the little things. Choose kindness, even when no one is watching. When you do that, your energy field shifts, and you'll witness money flowing in without fighting for it. Career growth without constant striving. Love arriving when you're no longer afraid of losing it. The outer world doesn't decide who you are. It's the frequency you emit that decides what kind of world comes to you. You are a broadcast tower, and you can tune your frequency anytime. It may not be easy, but it is entirely possible. So, you and I have walked quite a journey together. From the concept of personal energy fields, to willpower, vibrational frequency, life purpose, and how energy shapes money, career, and relationships. And now, it's time to look back, to see the final piece that connects it all. Some believe that destiny is predetermined, that where you're born, your circumstances, your parents, all of it defines the box in which you must live your life. But if that were true, why do some people rise from poverty to live fulfilled lives? Why do some completely shift their fate, just by changing one habit? One belief, one way of living? The answer lies here. Destiny is not something you're given. It's something you're creating, day by day. And the pen that writes your destiny is the energy field you radiate. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to return to yourself. But as a clearer, higher vibration, more authentic version of who you truly are. No longer living in fear. No longer exhausting yourself to please others. No longer chasing success like a shadow. Instead, living with calm strength, an open heart, and deep trust in life itself. When you do that, opportunities will find you, because you're signaling readiness. Quality relationships will appear, because you no longer vibrate in lack or neediness. Money will flow, because you're strong enough to hold it, and generous enough to share it. And most importantly, you will no longer feel lost, because finally, you're living in alignment with your soul's frequency. You don't need to do something grand to live an extraordinary life. You just need to live consciously each day, and stay true to your real values. Each small action, each intentional thought, each moment lived with gratitude, all of it silently builds a powerful energy field, one that no one can take away from you. Remember, the world doesn't respond to what you want. It responds exactly to what you are. And what you are is revealed most clearly through the frequency you're living in. So maybe the biggest questions are not, how do I succeed? How do I get love? How do I make more money? But instead, what frequency am I vibrating at today? And how is that rewriting my life? Seedling the end is not a full stop. It's a beginning, a moment to live differently. With more awareness. No rush, no perfection needed. Just start, with a single conscious breath. This very moment. Are you ready? Ready to rewrite your destiny? With the way you live, feel, vibrate, and show up? Thank you for staying with me until the very end of this journey. And if there's one gift I hope you carry with you, it's this. You don't need to change to become someone else. You just need to remember. You've always been a valuable source of energy. And the world needs you. To be you, at your highest frequency. See you again, at the next vibration. Dizzy.